Okay, good morning all. Uh, okay, today we are going to do two more programs. One is finding a square of a word and finding a cube of a byte. Now, as you can understand, if it is a word means what? A 16-bit number. If I am having a 16-bit number and if I find out the square of that number, the number must be bigger than 16-bit. You can say it is a 32-bit number. And in 8086, we are not having anything which can store 32-bit. So we need to use two different registers, or we need to use memory location to store that answer. Same is with cube. If I need to find out the cube of 8-bit, it will be a number which is more than 16-bit. So you can't store it directly to some register. You require memory location, or you need to use more than one register to store that answer. Yes, so that is what we are going to do today. Just for the information, till now we have covered, I think, 5 programs. One is block transfer 8-bit, block transfer 16-bit, number direct swapping in a single array 8-bit, single array swapping 16-bit. Then we have seen some basic addressing modes, and we have done that program also. What we have seen yesterday, I think addition of 16-bit numbers, right? So these many programs we have already done. Today also we are going to do 2 more programs so that you can get comfortable with your emulator and you can start working on it. From next week onwards, we'll start a theory portion again and we'll cover some theories of 8086. Okay, so be prepared. Tomorrow you will have quiz. That will be no surprise quiz. Quiz will be very easy. You will get enough time. Whatever time you want, take it, but give the quiz yourself. Try to answer yourself. Okay, that is for the self evaluation, not for the purpose of getting marks. Okay, તમને ખબર પડે કે તમને કેટલું આવડે છે એના માટે ક્વિઝ છે. Quiz is not for any other purpose. So try to give that quiz. I am expecting that if you have attended lectures properly and if you have gone through videos properly, YouTube videos, you can definitely score 8 out of 10. If your score is less than 8 out of 10, you need to think that I need to work hard in this field. Okay, so that's it. Tomorrow you will have quiz. From next week we'll start a theory portion. So today I am not going to take much of your time. We'll finish our session at 12 and then you can do the practice of these 2 programs that we are going to do. So suppose I want to find out the square of 1000. Now I am not writing currently h here. What that means, this 1000 is a decimal number, right? If I write h, then this 1000 will be hexadecimal number. But as I have not written anything, it is treated as decimal number. And if I go here, this is basically, if you search in Google decimal to hexadecimal converter, this is the first link. So if I enter my decimal number 1000 and if I click on convert, I will get 3E8. So 3E8 is the hexadecimal equivalent of this 1000. So let's see, first of all, am I getting 3E8 or not? So move AX comma 1000. As currently I don't have any data, I don't require that 2 lines, right? So evaluate single step, and as you can see in AX register you will get 03E8, right? So this is quite okay. Hello, are you getting me? समझ पड़ेगा?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I want to do, I want to find out the square of 1000. So what I have done, move AX comma 1000. Now I am writing move BX comma AX. So what it will do, my 1000 will be copied into BX also. So now I am having 1000 in AX, 1000 in BX. Yes? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the square of 1000 into 1000? 6 zeros on 1. That will be the answer. Yes?
Yes, sir.
1000 into 1000 is nothing but 6 zeros on 1. That is your answer. So if I find out 1000 1 0 0. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros on 1. So this is the square. So I should get this answer. So in hexadecimal my answer should be this, F4240. I need to get this answer. Yes, yes. So you just need to multiply. So you just need to multiply these two numbers. If you go through MUL instruction of 8086, by default your AX or AL is one operand and another operand that you are writing. So currently my BX will multiply with AX because it is 16-bit operation. If I have written BL here, it is multiply with AL. Yes? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So what happens? My BX will get multiplied with AX and my answer will be the answer that we have seen. This will be the answer. Can't get your answer. Here is the answer. Now problem is, as you can see here, this is a 5-digit hex number.
20-bit number.
Yeah, 20-bit number, exactly. So thing is, I can store this value, but where this F should be stored? So that is a problem. So if you read your MUL instruction carefully, what it do is, let's see. તમને જાતે ખબર પડી જશે. You need to tell me. So I will make it, sorry, let me make this bigger. So my first line, my AX is 03E8. My BX is 03E8 as I have copied. Now multiply instruction. Now see what and which registers will get changed. Can you tell me where your answer is stored? Are you able to see? Hello?
DL.
AX में और DX.
Okay, your answer is what? F4240. F4240. Where is F4240 stored?
4240 AX में है और DX में F है.
Exactly. So my lower byte of answer is stored into AX and my higher byte of answer will get stored into DX. This is how your MUL instruction works. If your answer is more than 16-bit, your other 16-bit, like above more than 16 bits, are getting stored in DX register. Clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then your problem is solved. Now program is over. This is my program. But we don't want to make our program like this. We want to store our answer into memory. Okay, so I want to use memory. So if you use data segment, you need to first initialize it. So as yesterday Shreyansu said, why should you use capital? So we'll use smaller letters. So we can understand that this is not a case sensitive language. Done. I have initialized my data segment. These are the two lines which are used to initialize data segment, to tell your assembler that you are going to use data segment. Now in data segment, we'll take one number, NO. The type of that number should be DW. So a word. And what number we want to store? 1000. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I am doing the same program, but now different way. I am using some variables. That's it. Now my answer will be stored in answer. Type of my answer variable will be DW. Okay. And my answer will be of 32 bytes. So I don't only require one variable, I require two space. So 2 times DUP0. This is our normal syntax. Yeah. Fine. So what this line will do? This line will occupy 4 memory location because it is word. And if you go by 2 words, you require 32 bits. So 4 locations in your memory. So on 0 0 0 0, NO is stored. 1 2 3 4. Answer is stored. Clear? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me emulate it. Click it, single step, 0710 is my data segment, and on 0000. Okay, as you can see, E8 03. This is my 1000 in hex. That is stored in 16 bit because it is 16 bit number. So 1, 0 and 1, my number is stored from 2, 3, 4 and 5. I have stored 5, 5, 5, 5. So that's why 5 is stored. If you are not able to see, let me write it again. 55, 5, 5. Okay. Yeah. So I am just showing that how your memory will look like 0710 colon 0000. This is how we need to access our address. Base address colon offset address. Base address is of your data segment. Offset is data segment માં ક્યાં છે તે જાણવું હોય તો offset use થાય. So if I click, sorry, 0710 colon 0000, press enter. So as you can see, 03B8, this is 15B3, 15B3. Why 15B3? Can you tell me why 15B3? Hello? Jago cho? If you are alive, then can you tell me why 15B3 is stored here? Hello? Hello? Because I have written 5555 in that DUP box. That means it will store 5555. But as it is a decimal number, it will store equivalent hex number. And if you can convert this, it is 15B3. That's why that 15B3 is stored there 2 times. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's go to our program again. So this is what we have stored. So what we have done, we have decided one variable called number. જેનો આપણે સ્ક્વેર ફાઇન્ડ કરવો છે તે આપણો જે પણ આન્સર આવશે that answer will be stored in that answer variable. As our answer is of 32 bit, we occupied 2 locations. Fine. Now these are the 2 lines always needed to assign your data segment. So we have done that. Now from here, first in MUL instruction, the default operand is AX. Fine. So we need something in AX. So first what we'll do, we'll take number into AX. So what this line will do, move AX comma number. So number will be copied into AX. Fine. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we can directly multiply AX with number. So automatically number will be multiplied with itself. Yes. Hello. Hello.
ये नहीं समझ आया.
Move AX comma number. So now my AX is also contain 1000. My number is also contain 1000. Yes.
Yes.
If I do multiply number, what that means? My AX is multiply with number. Currently in AX also I am having 1000. In number I am having 1000. So it is indirectly multiplying 1000 with 1000. So I am finding the square of 1000. Yes.
Yes.
જે પહેલા કોડ હતો ને એ જ કોડ છે. This time instead of using BAX, we are using number variable. That's it. Yes. So if I click on emulate, okay, if I go to this, if I do single step, now see, AX contains 03E8, right? Because number is copied into AX. Now I have multiplied 03E8 with 03E8. So I think I should get something in DX also. Yes, the previous same answer I have received. But now I want to store this answer to my memory location. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What about others? Hello. समझ पड़ी? Multiply the થાય છે. It was done initially also, but now I want to store my answer into this answer variable. So what to do? Move answer comma, my answer is stored in what? AX. So in answer location my AX will be copied. Okay. And as I already told you that each box in 8086 occupy 8 bit. એટલે હું જેવો આન્સરમાં કંઈ કોપી મારીશ એટલે 16 બીટ એટલે બે લોકેશન પર શિફ્ટ થશે. એટલે મારે બે લોકેશન પછી કઈ સ્ટોર કરવું હોય તો answer +2 comma dx. So whatever value I have stored in ax now copied into answer variable, and whatever value available in dx now copied into answer +2 location below that. Now let's check, is it working or not? Yeah, is it working? So no error as far as this is concerned. Single step, single step, single step, single step, single step. Okay, now let's go to my data segment 0710:0000. On 0000 I am having 1000, and then we'll have answer. What is the answer? 000F4240. Okay, I have written the wrong value. Here it should be 0. Okay, enter. As you can see, on location 0 and 1, 03E8, this is my 1000. On location 2 and 3, I have stored 4042, so that is stored 4042. And on location 104, it is 15B3, so that is wrong number. I need to copy F, right? So dx is not copied on proper location. Yes.
Yes.
So there
Yes,
must
sir.
be. All of you get it? We have received wrong output. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What is the wrong output?
F नहीं है B3 है.
Exactly. Yeah, actually F out with the F I nothing. So there must be something wrong with my coding.
સર ઉપર 0 નથી લખ્યું એટલે
क्या?
આપણે DUP 55 લખ્યું હતા.
नहीं, ये तो 55 નું વેલ્યુ છે પણ ઓવરરાઈટ થઈ ગયું છે ને એમ. આ આન્સર ની વેલ્યુ કેમ ઓવરરાઈટ થઈ ગઈ?
ઓકે સર.
તે રીતે આન્સર +2 ની વેલ્યુ બી ઓવરરાઈટ થવી જોઈએ પણ એ થઈ નહીં. So let's try this square bracket. Might okay, because square bracket will take your address, right? Okay, now it is 0004. So I think now it should get transferred, but let's see. Single step 0710, sorry, 10:00:0000. Yeah, now I have the answer. 3,8,040,42 and 00FF. 00F. Done? Hello?
Yes.
So we have received the answer. The thing is, we have missed out the square bracket. Then it is taking the address. Otherwise, it will not take that as address. So this is how you can get your answer. Still, if you want to check your answer, you can go here, you can go here, you can do single steps. Okay, and then there is a bottom tab called variable var. Call on that variable, and as you can see 4240 is in answer. Again, the problem is it only showing currently one. So if I do 2, you can see the answer in my first location of answer 4240, on second location of answer 000F. So this is my answer. So if you want to show someone an answer, you can show it like this. Fine.
Yes.
So this program is clear. I think it is not that difficult. You are just finding the square of a number. So multiply the same number twice. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next is I want to find out the cube of a number. Again, so if I want to find out the cube, suppose I want to find out the cube of 10. So what is cube of 10? 10 into 10, 100.
1000.
Okay, we'll take suppose some bigger number. 120. 120 is 8-bit number or not? Hello? 120 is 8-bit number or not?
Yes.
What is the maximum? Which is the biggest number that you can store in 8-bit?
F.
FF. FF is equal to 11111111. If you convert this 11111111 into decimal number, what is the decimal number? Maximum decimal number that you can store in 8-bit?
256.
Good.
255.
255, exactly. So that is the maximum number that you can store. Fine. So 120, but obviously it is 8-bit number because it is lesser than 255. So you can store that. Okay. પહેલા આપણે આન્સર જોઈ લઈએ કે 120 નો ક્યુબ આવશે શું. So can you do in your calculator 120 into 120 into 120 and tell me the answer, full answer? Can someone do 120 into 120? First of all, make it a square. 120 into 120. 12 ગુણ્યા 12 એટલે 144. એની ઉપર બે મિંડા. So 14400. Fine? Hello? Hello?
हाँ सर
Yes, sir.
The square of 120 is 120 into 120. So it will be 14400. Fine?
बराबर
Okay, and multiply that number with 12. So what will you get? Can you tell me? चलो करो जल्दी मोबाइल
हाँ,
लैपटॉप कहीं में भी 14400 into 12
1,72,800
1,72,800
1,72,800
I hope this will be the answer. કોણે કીધો? જો ખોટો પડ્યો તો પછી અમે પકડશું તને.
स्क्रीनशॉट मोकलो
ના ના ચાલશે. So let's see. If I do square 14400 and if I convert, just write it down. See what I will get. 3840. So in my emulator I can get 3840 if I do square, and if I do cube I should get 172800. Convert it. So my answer should be 2A300. Fine? Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do the program. So now I again want same thing. Instead of 5555, make it as it is because our answer is of 32-bit and it will get accommodated in answer variable. So no change in these two lines. It is quite okay. Here, this line are always remain same because you are assigning data segment. I am taking my number into AL. Okay, because it is 8-bit number. Yes. So there is an error. Here I have written DW, but it should be DB. Yes? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I want to find out a cube of a 8-bit number. If you want to declare 8-bit, you need to write down DB. If you write down DW, it will take it as a 16-bit number. Then we'll create an issue because that number can't be stored in any case. So that's why it is DB 120. Okay, I am transferring that number into AL. Now this instruction is okay because number is of 8-bit, AL is of 8-bit. Fine? Yes.
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 If I multiply number, then AL will multiply with number. So 120 will multiply with 120 and you will get the answer 3840 into AX. So let's see that much thing is correct or not. So I compile it, I go to my emulator, single step, single step, single step and multiplication. Now let's, where to see answer? In AX register. And as you can see in AX register, it is 3840. Exact number that we have expected. Fine? Yes.
Yes, sir.
એટલે હમણાં
Yes, sir.
હમણાં સુધી તો જેટલું વિચારલો તો એટલું બરાબર છે. So I got the square. Now I need cube. So multiply again with what? Multiply with AX. Yes? Hello?
Why?
My square is stored in AX, right? Hello?
बराबर.
So instead of making it simpler, let's move bx comma ax. So now my bx contain my what? 3840, right? Hello? Okay. Then it will not find out cube, it will find out raised to 4. है ना? I need to multiply with 12, right? હેલો, તમે લોકો ઊંઘો છો બધા? Can you
No,
answer?
sir.
હા.
Yes, sir.
Good that you are not sleeping.
Yes, sir. ખબર પડે છે.
What I need to do is I need to find out the cube. Fine. Currently, after doing MUL NO, what we'll get? We'll get square of number 120 into 120. Fine.
Yes.
Now again I need to multiply this same number with 120. Then I can get my cube. Yes.
Yes.
So my answer is currently stored in what? AX. So if I write
Yes.
move AX comma NO, then this is what I want to do. Fine.
Sir,
Yes.
move નથી લખ્યું.
Huh?
મ્યુ નથી લખ્યું, મલ છે.
શું કે સંભળાયું નહીં?
मूव की जगह मल्टीप्लाई का वो लिखा है आपने.
तो मल्टीप्लाई करना है. I want to multiply my, now see what we actually want to do when we want to find out the cube. 120 into 120 into 120, right? So my first instruction will copy something into AL. So my AL will contain 120. My NO is containing 120. I am multiplying these two numbers, right? Now whatever answer I have received, that answer is in currently AX. So now I want to multiply AX with 120 again, and I will get the cube. Yes.
सर
Yes.
वाला जो मल्टीप्लाई है उसमें भी NO कॉमा AL कर सकते हैं.
नहीं कर सकते, तो वही बता रहा था. करंटली जो मैंने MUL लिखा है that is wrong, so that is not possible. So it is only taking one instruction. Default operand is always AX. Fine. हेलो.
पता चलेगा डिफॉल्ट ऑपरेंड AX.
हाँ, और प्रॉब्लम है एक. क्या प्रॉब्लम है? दिस कोड विल गिव मी एन एरर. नहीं आई एरर? ओके, नहीं आई, बट दिस इज एक्चुअली नॉट गिव मी द करेक्ट आउटपुट आल्सो. आपके हिसाब से क्या एरर है? कैन यू टेल मी? कैन समवन टेल मी देयर इज समथिंग रॉन्ग हियर? हेलो, व्हाट इज रॉन्ग? MUL instruction by default take AX register or AL register as operand. Fine. Hello.
Yes sir.
Problem is AX register is 16-bit. AL register is 8-bit. We know that in 8086, if you want to do operation, it should be 8-bit operation or it should be 16-bit operation. You can't do 8 with 16 or 16 with 8. Yes. Yes. Hello.
Yes sir.
What about others? Prasid? Abhishek?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So हमारा थसे सो खबर 120 into 120 will get multiply. My answer is of 16-bit. My answer is 3840. That is stored in AX. એમાંથી 38 સ્ટોર છે AH ઉપર. My 40 is stored on AL. So now if I write MUL number, my 120 will only get multiply with 40, not with 38. It is 8-bit operation. Get it?
Yes.
All of you get it? Hello.
Yes.
So if you want to multiply 16-bit number with 16-bit number, because I need to multiply now AX with my number. So in that case, I need to move, suppose in DL register, my number. Okay. And here my DL default value is 00. So my 120 is stored in DL. My DH is already 00. So if I write DX, it is actually 00120. Get it? And it is multiplied with AX. Yes. समझ पड़ी?
नहीं, repeat.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to multiply 120 with 120 with 120. Okay. This is clear?
Yes.
Okay. 120 is 8-bit number. Okay, but when you multiply 120 with 120, you will get 16-bit number. Fine.
Fine.
So after my MUL number instruction, my AX register contains what it contains? 3840. Okay. My NO variable contains 120 number. Okay. Now my task is I need to multiply this AX with NO. Yes.
Yes.
Technically 8086 don't allow you to do that. It will give you error because 8-bit can't multiply with 16-bit. Yes.
Yes.
So what I need to do is I need to convert my number from 8-bit to 16-bit. Yes.
Yes.
If I want to convert any number from 8-bit to 16-bit, what I supposed to do? I need to put 00.
बराबर.
Barabar. So that's what I am putting. My DH register by default contains 00 value, right?
हाँ.
What my DX register initially contain all 0000. એમાં બધું 0 જ છે. Fine.
हाँ.
So if I put my number into DL, so my DL will contain 120 and my DH is already 00. So I have converted my number into 16-bit number, which is now DX. Yes. Now what DX contain? DX contain 120 only, but in the form of 16-bit number. Get it?
Yes.
So now my DX is a 16-bit number, okay, which contain 120, and my AX contains the answer of 120 into 120, which is also of 16-bit number. So now I can multiply DX and AX. Yes.
Yes.
In multiplication instruction, my AX is default instruction, so I don't need to write down AX, so multiply DX. It is automatically multiply AX and DX. Clear?
Clear.
And my answer will be stored in AX as well as in DX. Final answer, because it will be 32-bit answer. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Can someone take the, what you can say, calculator and calculate 120 into 120 into 120? What will be the answer? Can someone tell me? પેલા જે મને આન્સર કીધો એના પર મને વિશ્વાસ નથી. એકવાર પાછું કોઈ ગણો નહીં.
17,28,000.
હા
17,28,000.
17,28,000. હા એટલે એક વિન્ડો ઓછું હતું.
હા સર પહેલા તો 1 લાખ બોલેલો.
એટલે ને 17,28,000.
એક વિન્ડો હતો.
એ મેં 12 કીધેલું હતું એટલે એક વિન્ડો ઓછું થઈ ગયેલું. મારી મિસ્ટેક હતી. ઓકે ઓકે ગેટ ઇટ.
હા.
So 17,28,000 એને આપણે કન્વર્ટ કરીએ. So this is what I should get. 1A5E00. 1A5E00. આમાંથી 1A સ્ટોર થશે DX રજિસ્ટરમાં. 5E00 will get stored in AX register. So let's go to this code. Emulate it. Go to this single step. Okay. Now 3840 multiplication complete. First multiplication. My DL contains 78. That is 120. Complete. Now AX and DX will get multiplied and my answer will get stored in AX and DX. So my AX should contain 500, my DX should contain 1A. Let's hope we'll get the answer. Perfect. 5E00 and DX will contain 1A. Complete. So this is the cube that I want. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Hello.
Yes, sir.
ઓકે હવે કામ બાકી શું રહ્યું આ આન્સર છે રજિસ્ટરમાં મારે એને મેમરી લોકેશન પર સ્ટોર કરવા છે સો સિમ્પલ મૂવ આન્સર કોમા what AX enter move answer plus 2. Why we write 2? Because it is 16-bit number. Okay, put it comma DX. My answer is now stored in my answer variable. Fine. Let's run it. Kangyu. Run it. Complete variables. These are my variables. If you can see, sorry, your variables. 5E0001.
As he is stranded outside of Vizima walking.
Okay, Shreyansu. Okay, done. So you get the answer. Complete.
Yes, sir.
समझ पड़ी बधाने?
Yes, sir.
This is how you can find out the square of a word and a cube of a byte. Okay, and you can store your answer into register also. You can store your answer into memory location also, depending on your requirement. Okay, so you need to understand only one instruction, MUL. If you know that instruction well, you can play with all this. Okay, fine. So let me close everything here. Okay, so now this is like, these are the two programs that you are supposed to do in your free time today. Okay, many of yours emulator ask you for a key because it gets stopped working, so I have sent the key to your WhatsApp group. Fine, so you can use that key and you can make your emulator work properly again. Okay, now there is a word called assembler directives. Okay, now what is assembler directives? Assembler directives are the one which are used to direct the assembler. So એનો machine code generate નહીં થાય. Assembler directives લખો એટલે assembler ને ખબર પડી જાય કે મારે આવું કરવાનું છે. Like assume is assembler directive, db is assembler directive, db tells assembler that you need to occupy 8 bit. dw is assembler directive which tells your assembler that you need to occupy 16 bit. Same way there are different assembler directives available. If you see your program carefully, there is a keyword called start. So it will tell your assembler that your program starts from this point. There is a keyword called end. So that is also assembler directive. It tells your program that here my program ends. Yes. So all these are called assembler directives. In a language of C programming, you are having keywords. Yes. Integer, if, else. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Which are predefined. Same way here there are some keywords which are predefined, which used to tell your assembler that do this, don't do this. They are called assembler directives. Fine. Fine. So I have sent you one video of assembler directives. In your free time, go through this video. We'll cover it in the lecture next week, but still, just for your reference, go through it once. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So this is it for today's session. No need to join it again. Just do practice of these two programs and you are good to go. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow you will have quiz. Be prepared. And I am expecting that all of you will give quiz for your sake of understanding that how much you are like understanding MPI, at which level you are, just to know your level. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So be prepared for the quiz also. Chalo. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.